Hello and welcome back to my channel Learn with Nikhil. So in this lecture we are going to see another sum on isometric projection. We have been given the front view and the top view. We have to draw its isometric view. So let's begin. First we will calculate the total width. So this is the point O. From point O on the right side we have 100 millimeters. The height of the figure is 40 plus 10, that is 50 millimeters, and the depth of the figure is 50 millimeters. So these are the three dimensions. Now using these three dimensions we will draw a rectangular box. So from here on the right side we have 100 millimeters. First we will draw a straight horizontal line. We'll mark a point O on it. Now from point O we will draw the three angles, that is 30 degree, 30 degree and 90 degree. We'll draw lines through it. Draw them lightly. Now marking the dimensions, here from O point to the right side we have 100 millimeters. So marking here 100 millimeter. Then the height from point O above the height is 40 plus 10, that is 50 millimeters, and the depth is 50 millimeters. So after marking these 3 points we will draw parallel lines and make a rectangular box through it. The advantage of rectangular box is that the whole three-dimensional figure is in that box only. Draw this box slightly. Just check the dimensions. Now starting with the figure, from point O you can see we have a curved line. So we have a curve, a semicircle, radius given is 30 millimeter. So we have to draw a radius of 30 millimeter curve. Now for drawing that, a curve, a semicircle or a circle, we have to construct a square of the side as a diameter. So radius is 30, so diameter is 60. So from point O I am marking 60 millimeters on both these lines. Then I'll construct a square through that. So taking this as the reference line, drawing a parallel line from this point. Then same from here, drawing a parallel line from this point and intersection. Here we have got a square with side of 60 millimeter. Now joining the longest diagonal, and from the shorter diagonal you have to join at the opposite center points. Now we have to draw just the curve. So curve, the starting point will be this. So I'm just joining this as we'll get the radius. We can complete this, but for the curve we require only 2 points, the start and the end point. So keeping the pointer here, this will be the radius, and you have to draw this curve. So it will start from this end and end till this end. So this is how the curve is formed. Only this much curve is required. Now the height of the curve is 10 millimeter. The thickness we have of 10 millimeter. So we have to make a curve 10 millimeter above also. First I'll make this part dark. This is the line extension from the curve. Now same, I'll increase the height of 10 millimeter. Make this part dark. This is the 10 millimeter height. Now I'll just project this height above so that I can extend the parallel line. The extension of the parallel line till the curve we have to do. So till this point we have to do. I'm just marking a small light line, so the intersection point I'll get. So now from here we have to draw the curve, just marking a 10 millimeter above line so that I can get the height. Now these are the straight lines. Now in between I have to draw the curve like I have drawn it at the bottom. Now from where we have drawn the curve, I'll just shift the point upward 10 millimeter. So 10 millimeter above I have shifted the point, and through that point with same radius I am drawing the curve. So this is how you have to draw the curve. Now this part is done. So this is the point from where we have drawn the curve. Now you can see from here we have an extension inward. You have a box here. The dimension given is 25 inward. So first I'll take this as the reference line. from here I'll draw a light line inward. This distance given is 25 millimeter. So drawing this dark. Now from this point we have a box at a height. This height is 40 millimeter. It will touch at the top. So from here directly we can extend it to the top, as we have taken the proper dimension and drawn the box. Now this is 10, 30, 10. The diameter of this semicircle will be 30 millimeters and the other side is 10 and 10. So from here 10, 30 and 10 we have to draw. So first I'll draw the light line. So 10 millimeter. Then we have a gap of 30 millimeter. And then again we have a dark line of 10 millimeter. I will extend this block backward. From here also dark line behind. Here dark line behind, and here also dark line behind. Don't make this totally dark, the last line at the end. I'll show you. Then we have a gap. You have to draw the semicircle here. Before drawing that, you can see you have to make these lines dark. This is the box shape, so you have to create that. This part dark. Now here also you can see you have a straight line. If there was a slant line, then there would have been a slant line, but here you can see you have a straight rectangle shape. So you have to draw this straight rectangle shape. Now here you can see, here they have a drawn dark line, but this should not be dark line as it is connected. So from here there will be a gap. This dark line should not be there. So there is a mistake in the question. I'll just erase it out. So here there will be a blank space. So question given is wrong. So here will be a gap. So this is straight. Joining this, then joining this at the bottom. So this part is done. Now from here also there will be an extension at the below, as this is the edge. There is a bending from there. Join this dark. So this part is almost done. You have to draw the semicircle here. So we'll move towards the semicircle. Now semicircle diameter given is 30 millimeters. So for drawing that, we have to construct a square of 30 side. So from the center, 15 millimeters above and 15 millimeters below, we will mark the point. First I have drawn light line. Now from here 15 millimeters above and 15 millimeters below, mark a point. We'll draw parallel lines through those points, taking this as the reference, as we have to construct a square with side of 30 millimeter. Now the width is already there, so no need of taking the side of 30. Joining the longest diagonal, then joining the center points from the opposite ends. For semicircle we require 2 points only, no need to draw all the 4 lines. So I have drawn this much only. Now taking this as the radius, drawing this curve, then the smaller radius, drawing this curve. So this is how I have drawn the semicircle. Now the same semicircle you have to plot it backwards also. So we have to just move the point from where we have drawn these curves behind. The thickness of that is 25 millimeters. So this point I'll move behind 25 millimeter. This point I'll move behind 25 millimeter. And this is the point where the first curves end. It is aligned to this point. So only one curve will be there. I've moved both these points first, 25 millimeters behind. Now this curve starts and ends here, this curve ends here. So as you can see, it aligns on this line, so only one curve will be visible. Otherwise we would have to draw two curves. Now taking this radius, keeping the pointer behind the start and the end point. So this is the point where it ends. So this is the curve, only this curve will be visible. So we have drawn that. So this is the end point. You can see it aligns, so only one curve is visible at the back side. Now this part is done. The final part we have to draw, that is the circle. So this circle you have to draw. The circle diameter given is 20 millimeter. Now as you can see in the question given, the diameter is 20, but if I have to draw the diameter of 20 at the center, it is not possible, as the radius of the bigger curve 30 given is from the center. So first I am locating the center point from where I have to draw the circle. It will be at the upper curve, not the lower curve. So upper curve center point I am marking. This is the center point. Earlier we have marked those points, that will be the center. Now drawing parallel lines through those, the intersection will be the center point. So this intersection I found out from here. We have to draw the circle. So this circle drawing again, the diameter 20, so from the center 10 millimeters on both the sides. I mark the point, and through those points we will draw the square of side 20 millimeter. So this is how the square is constructed. As you can see, the actual figure which we are drawing, this will be a bigger circle and it will be touching to one end. Here you can see, so the question, the dimension given is incorrect. So you can assume a smaller diameter and you can draw it at the center, assuming the center point. But if you go with the question, this is how it will be drawn. So the question given is a bit wrong. So you can assume a smaller diameter circle and you can draw it at the center. I'll draw it according to the question given, but the figure will be different. So joining the longest diagonal, joining the shorter diagonals to the opposite center points, and we have to create a circle. So circle with diameter of 20 millimeter. So this is how the circle is created with the dimensions given in the question. As I said earlier, if you want to make the exact given in the question, you have to assume the dimension and do it. Now marking of the dimensions. And we are done. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. If you have any doubts, any queries, let me know in the comment section. You can also connect with me on Instagram.